हम गुफ्तगू कर रहे हैं जी रेमंड डेविस के बारे में जी, एक अमेरिकन नेशनल जिनके हाथों 2 पाकिस्तानी शहरियत रखने वाले लोग मारे गए जी, और तीसरा जो पाकिस्तानी शहरियत रखने वाला शख्स था जो मारा गया, उसका जो किलर था दैट इज लाइक नॉट बीन लोकेटेड येट। सिबकतुल्लाह कादरी साहब है, ब्रिटिश लॉयर है जी, ह्यूमन राइट्स और इमिग्रेशन असाइलम के, वो हमारे साथ मौजूद है यूके से। और अमेरिका से हमारे साथ मौजूद है जॉन बिलिंगर जी, जो कि लीगल एडवाइज़र रह चुके हैं स्टेट डिपार्टमेंट के। और स्टूडियोज़ में मेरे साथ मौजूद हैं प्रोफेसर शमीम अख्तर साहब, जो कि चेयरमैन रह चुके हैं आईआर डिपार्टमेंट के कराची यूनिवर्सिटी के। हम बात कर रहे थे जी, जो हमें एक नया आर्गूमेंट मिला सिबकतुल्लाह कादरी साहब की तरफ से, वो ये था कि अगर पाकिस्तान में अमेरिका के सफ़ीर कहते हैं कि रेमंड एक डिप्लोमेट है तो उसको मान लेना चाहिए। इस पे हम गुफ्तगू का आगे शुरू करेंगे जी, इससे मज़ीद आगे बढ़ाएंगे गुफ्तगू को जी। और मेरे ख्याल में मैं जाऊंगा पहले जॉन बिलिंगर के पास और फिर मैं शमीम साहब के पास आऊँगा, प्रोफेसर शमीम साहब के पास, और उनका वर्जन भी सुनूंगा जी। जॉन, कैन यू हियर मी?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, Sibkatullah Qadri, the British lawyer of human rights and immigration asylum, says that if the American ambassador in Pakistan says that Raymond Davis is a diplomat, so we should buy it. What do you say on this one?
Your guest from Britain has got it exactly right. I agreed with everything he just said in terms of the analysis of the Vienna Convention. It's my understanding, and again, I'm not a representative of the U.S. government. I was the former legal advisor for the State Department under Condoleezza Rice.
Yeah.
It is my understanding, however, though, that Mr. Davis was notified by the U.S. Embassy to the Foreign Ministry on January 20th that he was a diplomat. And if he is in fact been notified to Pakistan's Foreign Ministry as a diplomat, then he has immunity under Article 29 and Article 31 of the Vienna Convention.
Okay. So I'll ask Professor Shamim Akhtar साहब। प्रोफेसर साहब, जो आर्गूमेंट है सिबकतुल्लाह कादरी साहब का कि अगर अमेरिकन एम्बेसडर पाकिस्तान में जो है वो अगर कहते हैं कि रेमंड डेविस जो है वो डिप्लोमेट है तो उसको बाय कर लेना चाहिए, पहले इस पर मैं जवाब चाहूँगा, फिर मैं अगले स्टेप पे मजीद चलूँगा।
Well, under normal circumstances, diplomatic courtesy among nations demands that when a claim by State Department or Foreign Office of either countries is made, well then that has to be accepted on a matter of principle on the face of it. But in this particular case, and you will agree with me, it's an exceptional case. In view of the conflicting versions coming from the American embassy itself about this man, whatever his name is, I won't call him Raymond Davis, because I understand from American sources this is not his genuine name, so why should I use a fake name? You see, sometimes the embassy took the position that he was an employee of the Islamabad embassy, American embassy in Islamabad. And again, another version was that he was an employee as a technical officer enjoying diplomatic passport based in Lahore consulate of the United States. Now, from the Foreign Office, that is the State Department, the ambassador, and the embassy itself, conflicting versions are pouring in, which make the confusion worse confounded. And so far as his activities were concerned, well, they kind of raised the suspicion that he was involved in activities other than diplomatic. That's another matter, of course, because the host country always reserves the right to declare him as persona non grata, and on that basis expel him from that country. And since the government didn't do that, of course, we can't take that position. But here, since the matter is sub judice in a court of law, and these are conflicting versions, plus the fact that the visa that he was holding was not a diplomatic visa, as I understand it, as a visitor, just like I might be
He's
visiting.
holding
the
a
United
business visa.
Business visa, yes, it's a business visa, business visa. Now, does businessmen have diplomatic immunities? I'm asking. So the State Department should come out clean, which it didn't. The conflicting versions, and now that the matter is sub judice, and the offence has been committed in Pakistan, it is very much under the jurisdiction of the government of Pakistan and the law courts to administer law according to the penal code and the constitution of Pakistan. Now, these are conflicting facts which are now under examination by a high judiciary. So we should trust the judiciary to be able to examine the evidence, both circumstantial and eyewitness, first to determine the actual status. Now, ambassadors' words are not gospel truth, because ambassadors make a statement which are contrary to the truth. That's their job, perhaps. Conflicting statements have been made by ambassadors, including the American ambassador. So, which version are we going to accept? If we were to accept ambassadors' version as gospel's truth, and ambassadors, being politicians, representatives of the country, come out with different versions, well then, and I'm not going to go into that detail, you all know all that. So now that the matter is under the examination in the eye of a court of competent jurisdiction, let them determine, number one, the status of the accused, whether or not he is a diplomat, and also the fact that what his status was. If he is not a diplomat, naturally then he comes within the jurisdiction of the law, and the law should take its own course.
Okay.
My contention is, let us trust the court
Okay.
to say the last word.
So there are like confusions. That's what you're
May
saying,
I respond
Professor.
to that?
Yeah, sure.
Can I just say a few words?
Yeah, sure.
Now, the position is this. We are talking as if there's a discretion of the government of Pakistan to give diplomatic immunity. Now, the position is this.
No, sir,
Pakistan Penal Code has to be complied with.
Excuse me.
Also,
What Professor Saab is saying over here is that there are like contradictory statements coming in from the embassy in Pakistan, the American embassy in Pakistan.
Yes,
That's
I'm
what
coming
he's
to
saying,
that.
right?
Yeah, I heard that. I'm coming to that very quickly. The position is this, first of all. Let's make it quite clear that the Convention of 1961, Pakistan is not only signatory, it is part of the domestic law, municipal law. It's part of Pakistani law as much as exactly in the same way as Pakistan Penal Code. So because Pakistani Parliament in 1972 passed an act which adopted the convention into the municipal law. Now, that act does not give power to any court to determine who has got immunity, who is not.
Okay, this is a very important point. Let me
tell you. What it does is, has the notice been given in Article 10? If today I go to America with a Pakistani passport, no diplomatic pass,